don't do that.
Back at it. Got my lovely people with me. After a couple week hiatus, I think everybody been vacation and still, we always waiting on the serial dater. She's always here, there, and everywhere, out the country, in the country, somewhere in the country. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all good though. Glad I get back with my folks, man. You know what I'm saying? My dog Rashad, super San Diego photographer, international, worldwide with it. Young Ray V.
Hey y'all.
Miss Thickums. And we got my girl Ness, man. She got her glasses on and today. She got the thick frame today, looking super sophisticated. Hair did and all that, you know what I'm saying? Big smiles. I can dig it. I can dig it.
Why might one of the staff said I look like a sexy librarian? It
was
like an older white lady that said that.
I can see
We
she
said
probably want to take you
look
down.
like a sexy librarian at work.
She probably want to take you down. She probably wanted to take it down now. You gotta be careful with them white folks.
Bro, no, for real. They like to tell.
Take you back home to their husband.
They be on that freaky shit.
How is everyone? I know Rady just celebrated her birthday, and then Chauncey about to celebrate his. How was your
Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
Mine's just bumming through. But what'd you do, Rady? You went to Vegas and did some things that you gonna leave in Vegas or what?
No, that was for Labor Day weekend. For my birthday, the 7th, I kept it chill. It was on a Tuesday, so.
Oh, she's got some dick, y'all. Okay.
No, unfortunately, I didn't. The only dude that I even fuck with like that is out of town, so. You don't live around here, so I was like,
well, how did she go?
I don't fuck with San Diego niggas.
Yeah, you don't fuck with. Hey, they did come up. San Diego did come share this with y'all. San Diego did come up in the top 10 worst cities in the United States for dating. I'm definitely going to agree with a few of these because I was in Chicago and I thought Chicago had some badass bras, but they was kind of weak.
Texas is on there heavy.
Texas on there
heavy. Probably.
Yeah, country girls. Look, if they got the lakefront cities, those are the ones you definitely, the lakefront cities is going to be all of Texas. Houston, Fort Worth, San Antonio. I'm surprised Dallas ain't on there. I think they created lakefronts. That's definitely worse for me. Phoenix.
Definitely created lakefront.
Yeah, Dallas created lakefronts. But no, Phoenix, that's probably one because, man, different world out here, man. It's super bottle girl status now.
Isn't that the home of where they filmed Pop the Balloon in Phoenix?
Yeah, that's the Pop the Balloon state where, listen, they wouldn't be popping no balloons. They thought a nigga have some money or something. They out here chasing the celebrities, the sports players, the athletes. So I can definitely see why Phoenix would be on there. So definitely I don't know why New York would be the worst. I mean, you can find the finest Spanish mommies out there. Thick too. The BBL sensation is taking over the world, but them bras was naturally like that.
But it says dating. They not talking about smashing.
Right. Our prettiest women. It's just dating. There might be certain factors like
they probably
economic factors.
They're money hungry in New York for sure. What let's just say, what's the worst city you ever dated somebody that was from the worst city? Where was they from?
San Diego.
I can agree. My baby mom from San Diego. I don't know if we dated, but
he said, I don't know if we dated. Wait.
I tell you
don't
what,
know if you consider what y'all had dating.
I guess if you want to call it that, she never won in my book. So worse than
San Diego, man.
Hey, just like they said on Boys in the Hood. Your daddy worse than the boogeyman himself. That's what I always said about my baby mom. She worse than the boogeyman himself.
The best niggas come out of Texas.
That's not what the
they just say
Rashad,
they just say Fort Worth and Houston. There's hella more cities in Texas.
But even whatchamacallit's on there.
Rashad, your baby mom from San Diego. Say she the worst one.
Number 4.
Oh, I see.
Say that one more time.
I said your baby mom from San Diego too. Would you say that's the worst woman you dated?
Hey.
Man, I have 2 baby mamas, both from San Diego. Listen, I don't know about a list, honestly. I lived in the Bay Area for a little bit. I stayed on the East Coast. I travel. I still travel. And to me, you pick, you get what you picked. You feel me? So I don't think where you at really plays a factor because I still meet new women in San Diego every single day.
But the worst
then-
women that you've ever dated have been from where?
So the worst woman I've ever dated has definitely been from San Diego. Sure.
There you go.
But,
ding, 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 nigga.
but it says the 10 worst cities in the US for dating. Like I've had great experiences in San Diego too. So with that being said, I also dated a chick from New York. Boom. That was horrible. But I've also dated a chick from across the bridge in Jersey, and that was amazing. So it's just like, I don't know, man. I think it's this list is just for starting shit. That's it.
This Jersey ain't on the list. So I done had some good experience, some decent experience with San Diego women, but you know, half everyone meet me from San Diego, you gotta Google them and see if they was on Craigslist back in the day or something. As far as Chicago go, I remember I met this chick in Atlanta, and I told y'all the story. She was from Chicago. And I got her number and stuff. She hit me up the next day, like, you want to take me and my hunger out for lunch? Like, the mindset, no. You know what I'm saying? So if I had to think of, like, where women was, that wasn't really all that. I did meet a nice chick, nice Tickiana Latina chick that's from, like, Austin. But Austin, Texas ain't on there. So that might be a good place to go meet you a nice country gal. My homie always say you can get the best women from the Midwest. So you can get your good, wholesome Midwest women that cook and all this stuff and everything. But I went out there and I was like, man, I was on Hinge and shit. I didn't see nothing. And so then when I went out I was across from Wrigley Field at a popular bar called Smoke Daddy's, Bavette's, Steakhouse, and I was in all kind of places. And I didn't go to no raptor spots, so I didn't see no good looking women like that. Nothing that had me like, damn, I need her. But what about you, serial dater, Vanessa? Because you didn't dated all across. So
I've never dated anyone off this list except for from San Diego.
Mm-hmm. Well, you ain't never really dated. Well, you be dating, but I don't know what you consider dating.
Yeah, I don't really date. I partake in some adult activities, or I should say.
Man.
Most of the guys that I dated were from Atlanta, and they're on the list.
Because they big tricks.
They what?
Because they big tricks.
No,
you rock
not the
with
ones I did.
Yeah, they be flying you out and just munching and don't get fun. What you mean? I know the stories. I flew out, got a munch on it.
I got a nigga from Fort Worth, from Dallas, who literally told me he wants to fly me out to eat my ass.
I
believe it.
Yeah,
I believe it.
He literally told me that like today, like this morning.
Listen, I got something to say about that type of stuff.
Why you gotta be a nigga though? Hold on. Why
listen. I got something to say. I got something to say about that. Okay, listen up. Listen. I feel like men who do that, they suck in a lot of other departments, and that's like their only. That's like their finishing or their best attribute. You know what I'm saying? Because they suck. But there's not everybody in the world out here licking and eating and sucking booty holes. Like, so they have to like put it up there and be like, hey, shit, I need to get you. So I'll do this for you and I'll fly out there to do it. Or I'll fly you out. Like, that's crazy to me.
Well, what if he was just taking advice?
Huh?
What if he was just taking advice? You know, dude, close to me. You gonna have to eat the booty like groceries.
No, man, that's
really close to me. I'm just saying. But you
listen,
just taking advice.
Hey, man, listen. I've dated so many beautiful women who did not require that at all. I've never been asked to do that. I think women know who does stuff like that, or you know what I mean. So it's like they know not to ask me no dumbass shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's haram.
If you was in the middle, y'all was about to get in it, or y'all in the middle of already doing it, and then she asked, she makes a request, you gonna stop or
wait? What are we talking about? Like, what did you just ask me? What are you asking me?
If you were already in the middle of some sex play, and then she asks you to eat her ass or lick her ass or something, how would you respond?
I think no, not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Not going to happen. Like, come on, y'all are that polluted. Are we that polluted?
Okay, so what?
I need you to listen. I need you to lick and eat the shit that comes out of my ass.
You have a point. You definitely have.
I need you to do that. I need you to go ahead and then kiss me when you're done. And then go kiss your kids. And then go kiss your kids when you're done.
You definitely have a point there. Okay, so what do you do to make the sex pleasurable? Or like what do you consider like a good sex session? Like what other things are like, like what special little gems make it take it from regular to like spectacular?
So all right, let me listen. I am the type of guy who I like to make a woman feel amazing, so
as you should.
And I think a lot of that has to do with a lot of communication in the beginning too. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, what are the things that you like? Say what turns you on? Stuff like that, right? Of course, you can read the room when you're involved in the midst of it, but at the same time, I'm not going to volunteer my services to do the dirty work like that. Like that's crazy. So I think the girls who are okay with that, they've had it done to them by dudes who need to do that to keep you, or keep a woman around. And I if she ain't going my way, she's in my way. I'm sorry. I don't need to do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to do that. So I never do that. Like,
but some men offer it.
Yeah.
That's to me that's crazy.
Go ahead.
That's crazy. Like, why? But you know what? At the same time,
I think it depends on the woman's body shape. Y'all know I got a fatty, and so I think I attract men who have a fetish for that because that's really what they'll lead with. To be honest, I don't even like my booty ache. It doesn't feel good to me. That's not an erogenous zone for me. Mm-hmm. But they'll like adamantly like, I know, I don't care if you like it or not. I want to eat your ass. It's not about you. It's about me type shit.
Mm-hmm.
I think that person has some type of trauma, some type of situation. So they must have been touched on, or I don't know.
Wait.
That's a lot. That's just like, why would you sign yourself up to go eat the the booty bob? You know what I'm saying? Like there's so many other things that you could do to satisfy a woman, though. You know what I'm saying?
Like, right.
Like we don't have to go to the extreme. Like, yeah, I think that man. I don't know. He's detached. I don't know. I mean, that's crazy. Women
crazy. Love that shit. They just love the thought of it. They probably don't like it. They just love the thought of it.
Now that I can agree with you with. It's not so much it feels good. There's not really for me. There's not really any nerves back there like that. But it's kind of like this nigga really eat my ass. This nigga is a freak. Like that's what's going through my mind. Like freaky ass nigga, you was 69. That's really what I'm thinking. Wow, you was a freak as boy, nasty boy.
Yeah, but there's dudes.
It's more logical than actual like sensual. It doesn't really feel like.
Let me tell you. And I off camera I've mentioned this about this person to Vanessa. It was this young chick that I was dating, like the first young chick that I dated, right? She was into doing it to men. You feel me? And wanted to do that shit to me. And to me, that's like I barely even let a woman suck my toes. And I was an older chick who did that. And I ain't gonna lie to you. Listen. That shit felt amazing. Like I don't know why or how, but that shit felt fucking amazing when she sucked my toes. Like I was like, what? I wasn't ready. Not ready. Like my kneecaps are crazy.
Listen, I can't fuck with no Bobby out here sucking toes. You can't be out here sucking niggas' toes and shit. Niggas got some ugly, nasty ass feet and don't take care of it very well. You can here and try to kiss me after you've been sucking toes.
Hey man, listen.
That's probably
listen, that shit worked out for me, bro. But we definitely not together no more. But so the young chick. So she goes both ways. So it kind of made sense, but then again, it's like, why would you want to do that to a dude? And what dude is okay with like doing that? Like, how does that even happen? Like, how does it start? Like, what do you like? I don't want to know actually, but it's just like that's not like my cup of tea. Like I don't need to do that. Like,
yeah,
how I can please myself by myself, and I don't need to do that down there. You know what I'm saying? Like
so a good sex session for Mr. Rashad is going to be getting his toes sucked.
Nah, I didn't say that. I ain't say that. I said it
Okay.
felt good.
So,
You replied.
what's good sex in a situation? It don't have to be a relationship.
Man, it's really the connection, bro. It's really the connection, bro.
But
It's really
okay, but it don't have to be intimate. Like
so,
it could be just a fucking. It could be whatever. Like
nah, man. Listen, when we younger, I think that fucking shit was cool and fun and all that. But me as a 40-year-old man, like I really value the fact that I can connect with someone and be on a spiritual like journey during that session. You feel me? Like it ain't no rabbit humping unless it needs to be. It ain't no
Intimacy.
yeah. It's not no looking out for just myself. You feel me? It's a connection. It's a hey, understanding, comprehending. You feel me?
What about you, Rady?
I agree. I like romantic sex, believe it or not. And you know what's funny? I think because of my body type, you know, like thick girl, whatever, like men will think that they have, for me to be pleased, they got to do rabbit sex or tear her shit up. Or I'm gonna go crazy on that ass. I don't like that. I don't like that. I really.
I think prostitutes. I think the prostitutes like that. You know.
Yeah, I don't want my shit beat up and my ass pounded. And I know I like really romantic, intimate sex. I like a lot of foreplay. To me, what's going to take it from medium to fire is at least a good 15-minute foreplay session.
That's it.
It makes a big difference. It makes a huge difference. And a lot of men, they get really excited, so they can't they skip over the foreplay or they make it really short. But here's a tip, fellas, men, if you're watching this. Foreplay is really going to set it off for you and for her. You're going to have a juicy, wet box. She's going to be so turned on. The nipples, it just makes the experience 1,000 times better. Absolutely. Take your time, especially with older women. You know, it takes us a while to, you know what I'm saying? The kissing, the rubbing, the touching, massage, candles. It's an experience. For women, it's not so much about the feeling of a dick inside the vagina. It's the overall experience. Is the house clean? Does the sheet smell good? All that shit factors into it. You know what I mean? It's an experience.
Yeah, I mean, I like candles. I like incense. I have to make sure my bed is made up. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
all that matters.
They get it like that. They're not even in a relationship.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't the hotel type of thing.
They get all that. They're not even in a relationship with you.
I mean, why not, man? Why not? You know what I'm saying?
I can tell you why not. You save certain things for the wifey and other things for the nighties. You know, the nighties. But the night wifey,
nah, man. Listen, all my customers leave satisfied, brother.
I was gonna say, don't you want that rapport? Don't you want her to leave with a good review? Don't you want a 5-star review?
They be talking.
When you are exceptional, they always listen. I ain't never had to worry about not being able to. If I could hit once, I could hit twice. I'm telling you, that's never been my problem. I know what to do. So I'm more of a. I'm gonna let Vanessa get to it before I get to it. What about you, Vanessa? The cereal freak off.
I honestly enjoy music. Like a lot of times I used to have sex and men would just have ESPN highlights playing, and it's just. I'm like traumatized by that, to be honest. Yeah. Like I like music. Or it could be quiet so that we can hear. I like the sounds. Like I'm very I like the audio. Yeah. So I like to hear the skin slapping. I like to hear the moans. I like to hear the groans. I like that type of
So you want to talk?
See, so listen, I don't even like to do the moaning and stuff like that, you know, but I know that they do. They like it. You know what I'm saying? They like it. So I'm in their ear when I'm doing it. You feel me? Like I want them to hear the vibration in my chest and my throat coming out. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like you be moaning, nigga.
You know, man. Hey, I'm in their ear with it. I'm in their hair. I'm kissing the neck. I'm doing all of that. You feel me? My thing is to make sure they are hounding me when it's done and over with, and it works like a charm. You feel me? So it's like. Now I can get that PlayStation 5. Now I can get help with my rent. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just messing with y'all.
San Diego.
I'm just messing with you.
San Diego statement I have.
I'm just messing with you. I don't do that. Listen. I take care of myself. I don't even take care of me.
So for me, I go with the flow. It just depends. If I like them, it's one way. If I don't really like them, but they're just so physically appealing to me, it just is however it goes. So for me, I mean, when I meet my homies, they talk crazy, but for me, like nigga, I'm I'm a smoke. I don't even smoke, but I'll smoke some weed because it's aphrodisiac for me. So I'll smoke some weed. I take edible. I'm drunk. I'm getting drunk.
That makes it different.
Hey,
Yeah.
let me get one of them honey pack joints. A little bit of that. Cause that shit had your heart going and everything, how you just ready to go. You go pack 3, 4 times in the night, fuck with that shit, right? So I have a combination of all four of them, right? But I don't even need it because I'm naturally energetic. I'm naturally just like this. Like I done ran through some shit in one day that most niggas probably could not keep working, and I'm working. So especially some weed to really do it for me. But yeah, then really, so I'm the kind of guy, like I'm just an extremely observant person, period. Like I'm looking at stuff and I'm looking at y'all and I'm observing shit, but I ain't even say it. I look at everything. I observe everything about a woman. A woman can't cut her hair, can't change her nails, can't, anything different about her. Contacts, lashes is longer, whatever. I notice everything about women. They teeth, everything. So when I'm dealing with a woman and it's in that kind of setting, and it's like I never ask for sex, but if she's giving me that vibe, she leads me into it. Then it's like, I see, okay, I can do this and I can do that. Let's get away with a little bit more. So
Yeah.
how I might smack her is depending off of what she doing, and she throwing it back a little harder. Cause me, I like this. I like to smack. You feel me? I'm a stroker and a jackrabbit. You feel me? So however it is, like she might have
Yeah.
pockets, and I might be stroking and getting deeper in the pocket, right? But it just depends on how her body reacts to what I'm doing. My
Mhm.
goal is to figure out what she's doing. So I'm not rushing, like y'all like 15 minutes of what's it called?
Foreplay.
If you got you like 15 minutes of foreplay, I'm like, well, that's kind of short. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going like chick fuck with me, before we even get to, you probably came a couple times anyway. You feel me? And then after that, now I know it's already wide open. Then once I know I gotta kind of got control of your body, I can do whatever I want to you. You feel me? I'm gonna be able to do what I want to, how I want to do it. So then at that point, it's however, like I said, her body responds. Now she started, if you at all start to throw anything back to me harder, or like you just taking it, I'm going to see how far I can go. And sometimes my aggression levels, right? Like I'm very passive aggressive in life. I'm very passive at the beginning. I'm chill. But when I let like it's like something take over me, right? And then it's like I just turn into a different kind of person, right? When I'm doing what I be doing. And then when I be done, I'm like, shh. And sometimes I be feeling like, oh nigga, you was doing too much, right? Like sometimes
Peace.
myself, I be like, yo, nigga, you doing too much. But when you come through here, you're gonna get the experience. I'm going to do some shit. Like I know I'm in your top five, top three, top whatever. Y'all might be, I might be the best, but I know I'm in your top whatever, and you're gonna come back through. You're not gonna be like, man, I fucked with PP and he ain't spiked me out. Like, even if I came fast the first time, right? Because my sessions might be few and far in between because I really don't be pressed like that. You feel me? Like I really don't be pressing women and just like all on them, because I don't really play the game of getting them in their feelings, telling them things that ain't true, acting like I'm really gonna date them and I'm trying to be with them and all that, right? With me, what you see is what you get. If I'm on you, I'm on you. If I ain't on you and we just be doing this, we just be doing this. And when they be like, I want more, I understand it. And then they get in a relationship and they break up and they come and throw me some more because you don't want to get on new bodies. When you come over here, you can
Put that old thing back.
you're gonna come over here and you're gonna get a good experience. So that's me. Like I said, I'll kind of go off her body. If that thing got pockets in there and I'm deep diving and just smacking and I'm just trying to get as deep as I can and I'm trying to hit her brain, tomorrow, I hit the bottom of the pussy, I hit the bottom of that motherfucker. Like what you said, you want me to hit the bottom of it? Yeah, I'm trying to hit the bottom of that motherfucker. So I'm trying to play with her brain in there. You feel me? And get control of it. And I know I can do what I want. Thumbs in her butt, whatever. She might let me put it in her butt if I really wanted to, but I really don't even. I don't press for that neither. A chick damn near got to offer me that. I don't even be going after that. But I'm just saying, I just paid attention into a woman's body. So you're gonna definitely come and get your rocks off. You know what I'm saying? That's just me personally. Now,
So your idea of a bomb sex session is pretty much just playing off of the other person and kind of just feeling out what they like or don't like and going off of that.
I'm naturally a people pleaser. So if I'm dealing with somebody, like when you come over, I don't really smoke weed or anything like that, but I'm gonna have some edibles, I got some drink, I got some weed. I'm gonna make sure, like, if motherfucker might be hungry, you eat some food, like, I got ice cream. Like my little chicks, I be knowing little things that they like or whatever. Like, if she don't like dairy, I'll get non-dairy ice cream, like that. And I'll just keep it in the freezer for her for when she slide. Like, it's just certain things, right? I'm a thinker, so I'm always thinking. And when the chick come through, it's like, all right, I'll just play off of her, whatever her body like, because I'm gonna get mine regardless.
So you pay attention to detail.
I'm an attention to detail kind of person. I'm gonna get mine, and I enjoy the hunt. I enjoy, the fun part of it. I'm doing some things, and her body reaction is where I'm really getting my enjoyment out of it, right? She's quivering, she's whatever, she's a squirter, she's anything, and that motherfucker is going crazy like that, like that. It brings it out. Right?
Yeah.
Like
He said if the legs ain't shaking, it ain't throbbing. You ain't doing the right thing.
You ain't doing the right things. The
What
legs
about
shaking. She need to be down there ready to scream. She need to be that motherfucker need to be going crazy. She need to be trying to tap out. I need a break, but then you're not giving her no break. You might just switch it up a little bit, slow it down, like if like whatever. I might arm underneath her going on her neck, kind of choking her a little bit underneath her chin, and I got her by the whoop, like,
Hey,
like
everybody likes different shit. You'll be surprised.
I just
Everybody
feed off of, and I get ideas.
Do that to me, I'm
but
it's like the sex. Listen, it's like the sex god come over me, and it's like I just start doing shit. And I told you, it's like a different monster that comes out of me, and then when I'm done, I'm like,
he turns into.
Yeah, nigga turn in. Then listen, I always finish.
Sounds like you get possessed.
Listen, yeah, there it goes, the sex demon. But listen, it's like, and I always finish strong. I finish strong, fast and hard for the most part, right? Especially if it's a second nut. I'm like, I'm really like targeting out that motherfucker. I'm real. Like, I finish strong, hard, and fast. Anybody that knows me, when I'm knowing I'm ready to nut, and I know I done done enough, and I'm really. It's about to rain. The jizz man.
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you this. What if your partner, and I kind of already know you guys' response, but what if your partner lets you know that they're actually interested in the same sex as them, like a woman, y'all are straight. So if your woman tells you, I'm kind of interested in bringing another chick in here, would that be okay with you? Or what if she even says maybe like, I like to enjoy chicks on the side without you.
That's
I'm
a negative.
bisexual. I like to have
That's
sex
two different things.
That's two different things.
Let me go ahead and respond to that. So first question was, what was it?
How would you feel if she wanted to bring a lady in the bedroom with you all?
Okay, so let me answer that. So it depends on who it is. So if it's somebody who I want to spend the rest of my life with, and we have a certain connection that I don't want disturbed, no, hell no, that ain't happening. We just me and you. Now, if you maybe shit, if you asking that, maybe we shouldn't be together. Or are you asking that to test me, or are you asking that to think that that's going to be making me feel better? Why are we asking that? Because if you feel the need to have a male and a woman with us in our relationship, we just gonna have to do this for fun, baby. This ain't gonna be for the long run. That's just me. I'm looking out for my future self by what I do today. So now the second one, what was the second question?
What if she said, I love you, I want to be with you long term, but I enjoy women. I like to have sex with women, like without you.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. She might as well just go ahead and start up her OnlyFans and just stay single, and or go find a dude who's gonna just do it. Let her do whatever the fuck she want to do. Because I feel like a real Lion King is not going for that, and it ain't got nothing to do with insecurities or anything like that. It's just like you don't want to open up the possibilities for more diseases or issues or conflicts or drama or emotions. We don't need that in our mix. We
Even
got a
energy,
spiritual thing
yeah,
going
different
on.
energies.
Yeah. We ain't trying to mix that, man. And the older I get, the more I realize that. The younger I was, man, I was down for that, man. I had
Right.
4 females in the bed with me at one time. You know what I'm saying? And my girlfriend at the time. So it's just like that stuff was cool back then, but I see what it can turn into, what it does. So I'm like, man, listen, that's for them horny big Facebook commenters. They can do that shit better than I can. You dig? So that's just what that is.
What about you, Chauncey?
All right, 2 stories, 2 answers for it. So I have never done something like that with a chick that I was with. Like, we had a relationship. I've dated several women that said they were bisexual, and we talked about it and in the beginning, but then, my women don't like to share me. So then when it came down to, like, what's up? Like, you still want to do this? They weren't willing to do it anymore, right? Which was kind of whack to me, like, you false advertisement, you know what I'm saying? If she came out and told me she was bi, we would have to just be started dating and talking, because any woman that I decided to try to be with and like pursue and have anything kind of serious with, I would already know she's bi, because I always gonna ask him about it anyway, because most women nowadays done some fucking shit with some broad. So I know you're a gay bitch or not, I'm gonna figure it out. So look, but 2 answers to the story on what you would do if you was dating a woman and she wanted to bring a woman in. So my brother told me this. He said, never have no threesomes and nothing like that, no freaky shit threesomes with a woman that you love and you want to be with, because it's not going to end well. Because, you end up doing something with a chick, she might get jealous because you give them some new us more attention than what you already got, right? And then the other chick might want to still mess around, and your chick might be like, it's a one-time thing. She just might not, it might just ruin the dynamic y'all got between y'all, so don't do it. Another one though, I got a homie, and his wife, I guess, was kind of with that bi shit, right? And they would do little freaky shit. So he said what he does is he lets his wife bring people in. He don't never entertain, even though his wife, like, you can get a girl too, you can do whatever. He said to keep it cool and make it seem like he's not doing nothing on the side, or making her think like, oh, my husband, my nigga be talking to bitches and shit when I'm not around. He let a woman always bring it in. He said if his first experience was he got off with his woman was like, I'm gonna meet you at the door. I got a surprise for you. His woman met him at the door. She would pick him up from work. I think they shared a car. She put a blindfold on and walked into the car. He got in the car, in the passenger seat. She driving around. And she was like, I told you, baby. I told you, Dad, I got a surprise for you. All of a sudden, he said he felt some hands rubbing on his shoulders and on his chest and shit. He's like, okay, what the fuck is this? So he said they never do stuff like that at home. It's always in a hotel. So the wifey got a hotel for the night. And then they got in there and they got to it. And it was going up, and like the chick kept on checking with his wife though, like, is it cool? Like she was like, I got mine. She was like, I get this all the time, so I'm not tripping. Let him you guys have your fun. The wife just kind of watched, even though she participated in the beginning, and she just kind of watched, and she might chime in here and there if she want to, but she let him go to town on the chick, and that's how he keeps it cool. Their dynamic works for them because they got an understanding, and he never makes his woman feel like he's interested in other women, even if he is. So, if I guess I would play it that way, but I generally like a traditional woman, so I really wouldn't more so be interested in bringing a woman into a relationship with a woman I'm with, because I don't really like opening up certain doors. You know what I'm saying? And it would be cool. It could possibly be cool, but also I believe in God, and I'm trying to help you save your soul too, along with mine. So let's not. I got bad enough problems with fornication now. I don't need to be bringing any homosexuality into your life, and then you might turn homosexual, and now you might not be able to break that spirit. So no, not for my women.
Interesting. I didn't expect that. I didn't expect you guys to answer that way. I'm very intrigued.
I mean, you when you're younger, everybody wants to sleep with 2 women. Then when you do it, and you do it a couple times, it's like, oh well. I mean, what's so exciting about it? It's kind of like, especially the 2 chicks really got to be with it, because Think about this. If you deal with a girl that's your girl, you can hit her raw, but the other chick gotta use a condom. So now you're switching condoms and off and on. Or if you're dealing with two chicks that you gotta use two condoms on, most of the time they don't want you to use the same condom on both of them. So now you gotta hit this one with this condom, take off a condom, put another one on, hit them. You got interruptions in your session.
Yeah.
Right? Because you don't want to penetrate both of them with the same condom because you're like, I don't know what she got, I don't know what she got. So it's not always what people think it is. You know what I'm saying? If you got two joints though that know each other, that's cool, that fuck around, it might be your girl and one of her good friends, and she not tripping, you can smack them both raw and all that, and both of them is by, like it can be a great thing and it'll be a great session. But at the end of the day, if you talking about your woman, you trying to make your wife, you don't really want her to freak out like that. I like a square ass chick, number one. I don't like her listening to rap like that. She can listen to rap, but I don't like gangster girls, so I don't want to listen to rap like that. I would prefer my women not to really even cuss, right? I like her rather just be kind-hearted, good, thoughtful woman and that is educated, knows how to articulate herself, and doesn't have a curse like that unless she's really that upset, right? But for the most part, doesn't curse every word and act a certain way. Like, doesn't burp in front of people, like has certain manners and etiquette. Like
Right.
I really like an old school square.
Say excuse me when you burp too. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't just think it's funny. It's not cute. Right? Just to piggyback off what Chauncey's saying, like, yeah, man, we really I don't know if it's just the older us, but we really do appreciate a woman. You know what I'm saying? Someone who ain't out here gotta shake their ass all over the place, everywhere they gotta go. We see your booty, we see you shaking your ass. Like I think I'm still old school, so you can keep that shit in our room only, honestly. But yeah, you want to go out with your homegirls and dance a little bit, that's cool. But if every fucking post that you post on social media is of you, like really trying to get attention, that's like
you're gonna get the attention you want, though. You're gonna get that kind of attention, and that's where it's gonna be. What about y'all though? How you would you? I mean, for a man to come out and tell you that he was bi.
For me, I'm not okay with it. I just don't. I'm attracted to how you guys are attracted to really old school, traditional, feminine woman. I'm attracted to very, I guess, what new generation calls toxic masculine man. I like that. Straight up man. Like, no, get that gay shit away from me.
Even if he was like, I'm a top. Ain't nobody. What he's saying now? Yeah, you know what my movie is? For Colored Girls, right? For Colored Girls. She's like, so you let somebody bend you over? He's like, ain't nobody bending me over.
So you doing the bending.
I think we need to have a conversation about toxic masculinity and what that means and who came up with that term. I think we need to focus on that with our next meeting, because
be on the next episode.
Yeah, because I think a lot of people got that like mixed up. And,
what about? Oh no, go ahead, Finn.
And it created a certain war between men and women, and I think there's an agenda behind that, using these terms and then putting us against each other and stuff like that.
Man, it's a new term that everybody's loved. Somebody said demure, and everybody's talking about demure now. Y'all ain't never
narcissist.
Narcissist, demure. The word toxic came out. Everything was
diabolical.
Everything is always something. But let me ask you: do y'all think that if your man watches porn is cheating because he's looking at other women, fucking, and he's lusting after someone else? Do you think it's cheating?
I don't consider it cheating. Now there's a level of like, is this like an obsession? Is this like something that you expect me to do or women to do in general? Because that's not normal. Well, what most porn is set out to be, especially with them damn titles.
I know.
But I don't consider it cheating, but I feel like me personally, I don't watch porn. I prefer to watch it. I'm a voyeur, yes, I'm a voyeur. So I'd rather see it in person than on TV or whatever. But even with that, like just the whole, like, is it a healthy amount? Is it something you can't live without? Is that something you have to watch every day, every night, or before you have sex? Is that something that you have to watch? Because like now, are you thinking about those girls as opposed to what's in front of you? Like, yeah, but I don't consider it cheating, to answer your question.
What about you, Rady B?
I don't consider it cheating, but it is a cause for concern. Like, bruh, if I'm not around or if you on a business trip or something, by all means,
Yeah.
please watch some porn. But if I'm there,
Mhm.
like,
Bro,
bro,
he can't get him in the middle of the night and beat his meat real quick and go back to bed.
beat me, nigga. I'm me.
Oh, y'all were
I
just
mean,
talking about don't wake y'all up in the middle of the night all like that. Now he can't go watch no porn.
I would for my man. I would for my man. If he was like, babe, I need some or else I'm finna get on Pornhub. I'd be like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Pull up the moo. Let's get to it. But yeah, I don't know. I would feel some type of way if my man was constantly watching porn. I would feel some type of way. Like I said, there's circumstances. If I'm, he's on a business trip, 2 weeks, whatever, go ahead. By all means. Military, by all means. Truck driver, whatever. Sure. But yeah, like if I'm there, I wouldn't feel like it's cheating, but it would be a cause for concern.
Yeah.
Definitely need to have a conversation about that for sure.
Rashad.
Hmm.
If your girl was watching porn, or matter of fact, wait, first, what if you had a woman and you don't want to cheat? I think what it is, if a man has a woman, he not cheating, but he kind of wants a new pussy, he just want to see something that stimulates, right? Not that he's just tired of his woman or this and that, but it needs like something new, right? So nigga might just want to watch some porn and see something that's different. But what do you think? If your woman watched porn, Rashad, would you find it offensive?
No, I would just think that she's just a real, he's great, she needs to, get her rocks off, you know what I mean? So that's about it. Hold on. You gonna have to edit that out. Listen, man, I'm working, baby. I didn't clean your cup. I've been working, baby. Yeah, we're gonna clean it. Your food's on the way right now. It's at the door. Actually, open the door, get your food. Sorry about that. Open your door, get your food, Nyla.
What?
It's probably sitting on the.
Oh, okay.
DoorDash, it's just pulled up right now. But all right, we're gonna redo that. You just edit that out.
Well,
So
don't
let me
tell
get
her
her
right
food
now.
real quick.
Don't let the door.
Hold on, let me get her food. Let me get her food and put her in her room, and then we'll answer that. But so y'all go ahead and talk about that. Something else.
Yes.
I'm gonna call CPS.
Right. They're gonna snatch your baby.
He said, "Cut open the door and let her in." Let her get your food.
And it's all recorded too. Like,
open the door and tip them. Give them a $2 tip. She's 2 years old.
Taco.
God.
that's so funny.
I know. She's a little ass girl too. It's not like she's 10.
Right back. And slow down. Don't eat fast. Oh my goodness. Woo, Lord have mercy. Sorry, y'all.
Oh,
Sorry,
and she's
y'all.
a toddler too. Ooh, that's the worst.
Shit. I gotta keep her for 2 weeks. So yeah. What was the question?
Well, I said, what if she likes to watch porn? You know what I'm saying? If you got a woman that she likes to watch porn.
All right. So like I said, I didn't say like I said. Okay, so a woman that likes to watch porn, being with me, if it's not like an addiction, it's cool. If it's something that,
What if she gets in the shower? She gets in the shower, gets her rose, or gets a little thing, play with her little thing real quick.
I mean, I think they all do that.
With the jets. The jets.
Me personally, listen, man, I'm really like low key anti all of that because it's like, why would you need that if I'm right here? You feel me? So, but if I'm not right there, okay, cool, do your thing. You don't need to tell me about it. You feel me? So, I don't know, man. I just it's not. I don't feel like somebody cheating. It's just like, why? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why would you need to when you could just give me a call or whatever?
I had an
but
ex
if you
who I would masturbate, I would watch porn or whatever when he was at work. And then like one time I would do it and not say anything. And then one time I don't know. I think you got me a rose, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got me a rose. So I wanted to use it. I wanted to just try it out. So it was around that time. Anyway, so I tried it and like I just told him about the new rose. I was like, hey, I tried the rose, and I liked it. And he was like, you got that. He's like, why would you do that without me? Why are you watching porn when I'm not here? Like he was like, what the fuck? Like what the like he was tripping. He was tripping. He was tripping.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't trip, man, but it's just like, if you need to do that, you just do that shit with me, type shit, like, or just it's your private information. Leave that Do that shit. Don't tell me about it. I don't want to hear about it. Do
What
what you
if
gotta do.
what if she like to imagine she was fucking Chris Brown while y'all was doing it? She wanted to call you Chris or
Hey man, women like what they like, bro. Like I can't. I ain't
That's
got no
crazy.
insecurities.
That's
If I have,
Wow,
listen,
that's disrespectful.
Yeah.
she would call you
Listen.
Very
Denzel. She like Denzel. She call you
hey man,
Denzel.
listen.
That's
Don't act
very
like we ain't.
disrespectful.
Don't act like nobody ever thought about messing with somebody while they messing with somebody. You feel like we do that sometimes, especially if we trying to hurry
Listen,
up. You feel me? Like
Really?
I only do that. Listen, I only do that if I really, if I'm like ready to nut, and for some reason I can't, and I gotta
yeah. I
think
mean, it'd be
I
like
gotta
that.
think
I mean,
of
That's
something.
mean.
I gotta think of,
maybe dudes do that. Maybe not women, but you
what
know,
I'm
at the
saying
end
is
of the
this.
day,
Look, if I mess with somebody and I like got a nut and I can't nut for whatever reason, right? And I gotta think of somebody that I really enjoy having sex with a little bit more, and I gotta think of them and imagine I'm with
yep,
them.
yep, yep.
That'll help you
Exactly.
get there faster.
I've actually had
Yeah.
that happen before, but not on purpose. Like it was like this. It was whack. So I just thought like, dang, I wish this was like so and so, but not like to help me get off. It's just like my mind just left. I was like, dang, I wish I was with so and so. I could have saved this pussy for so and so. This shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I had that before.
Well, I bet y'all do. Women always thinking about somebody else while they getting
No,
done.
not always. No, not always.
They be thinking about Denzel.
Hell nah.
I be like, I
You
remind
got
you
a
of Denzel,
chocolatey
bitch.
ass nigga on. Ooh,
I be
nah.
like, do I remind you of Denzel, bitch? Do
Something
I
about the
remind you of
skin. I'm
Denzel?
really big on skin tones. Like I'm really big on skin tones. I don't know. I have like this fetish for like darker skin. I don't know. It's very weird. So like if he's got dark skin, even if the sex is whack, I could just like look at the arm or like the skin tone, and it'll just turn me on.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, a chick trying to get some of this, if I got her by the whoop, you know what I'm saying? And I'll really just, they like that. And, they like all that masculinity shit,
That is true.
And nigga, I'm standing in front of her, chest bouncing and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm scared. I'm skinny, but I still pick them up. You know what I'm saying? I still got a little something right there. I got a little something.
A little
Okay.
bumpy bump.
Yeah, he got a little bit.
I be picking him up too.
You
You know what I'm
know,
saying?
I worked out
I put
before
him
I
on my
came
shoulders,
into
all of that. You dig? So, but
African nigga squat. Well,
yeah.
we're gonna get to it though. I think on the next episode we could definitely get into that toxic masculinity topic. But definitely I think today was it was a good night. I think we got a lot of good content out of that. And I think everything, like a few things came up we wasn't even kind of planning for. So that was pretty dope. But definitely always good to be with my peoples. Double salute to y'all. Ready to be thick mom right there with the with the extra thick box, you know what I'm saying? If you do
Damn. She got the thick box too?
if you do the four pleasy, right?
Yeah, like what?
If you do the four pleasy right, she go give you the night wop wop 3,000. The night wop wop 3,000.
Listen,
My
listen, man. They both got thick boxes, bro. You can't just say one of them, bro. Like, come on, they both thick.
I ain't had
No, not discuss the thick.
You are both thick. You are both thick. Vanessa, you not thick no more?
Vanessa.
You not thick no more, Vanessa?
I'm not really thick, but I'm proportionate.
So, okay,
Vanessa
you're not
got
skinny.
that.
You're not skinny. You're
So
not
listen,
slim.
Vanessa,
So after that, it's thick. She gets thicker.
Listen, Vanessa, the serial dater, she half Filipino, so she got the halfway slit shit popping over there. They say the Filipino Asian girl, this shit is sideways. Your shit is, since you half, your shit, you got that. What
are we even talking about right now? I'm so confused.
I just want to go get my tacos like baby night.
Nah, but I'm fucking around.
I got her tacos for sure.
But yeah, like I said, man, it's always good. Me and Rashad, we just two good brothers out here, mature, trying to be wise gentlemen out here, master photographer, videographers out here, looking for the right catch, man. I'm still out here looking for the wife so I can have some more children. My dog Rashad, he just looking for a good woman to help him with his. Not that he need help, but
so listen. I ain't looking no more. You know what I mean?
He ain't looking.
So I got options. You feel me? Not to sound cocky,
Black man got options.
I think I picked the right one. And I've been watering and giving it sunshine, you know, but
Okay.
I'm never gonna hold my breath because you never know things. You never know a motherfucker either, you know.
Okay.
So far so good, you know.
Okay.
I haven't seen no red flags or nothing and all of that, but
Okay.
taking time. I ain't rushing into nothing, not jumping into nothing's official, ain't nothing exclusive, you feel me? But them 3 hour conversations every night, the good mornings every morning, that all adds up, you know. The spending the night hanging out, don't even have sex. That's cool. Like
That's out. That's what we not.
She came on. Hey, listen, bruh. Listen. I truly value the energy of a woman around me. Okay. When I'm battling that world, and she comes over here and she put on her little soothing music. She gives me massages and she talks life into me and tell me about how I could do things differently, how I want to help you with that, fix your credit. And all. Man, I'm a strong sunflower.
And she can still give up some box all in the same time.
Yeah, but I'm not rushing.
Better.
So you got to listen to me, brother. Like when you really want something, you don't try to rush into stuff. You feel me? We starting to learn. Okay. Let me give you a little backstory.
That's where we differ.
We known each other for like 24 years, went to high school together. She was the chick. She was one of the chicks in high school who I really, she was the baddie. She was the baddie, right? She always had the senior when we were juniors, she was dating college dudes. So she's been in a relationship with one of the dudes that we went to high school with for like 20 years. They ended up stopping. So now we've been hanging out and found out that we actually are a good match. You know, she like the same shit I like. Listen, I ain't fucking that up. Now, if it ain't to be, it won't happen. If it's not to be, it won't happen. There's gonna be a situation that happens to separate us. But we're on the same accord as far as like respecting each other's boundaries and understanding each other's principles and values and stuff like that, and just keeping it understanding. I listen when she telling me certain things, and boom, I pop up. Hey, I remember what you said. Oh, damn, that type of stuff adds up, you know.
I feel you, but I still want some of that us. Listen, because my thing is I ain't gonna waste too much time. And
that's why you got your other bitches, bro.
No, but listen. No, but listen. Listen.
I'm just fucking with you.
I'm not gonna waste too much time, and we don't even know if we really like it. If it's something that I can continue to do.
Man, I'm enjoying it.
So maybe that mental connection is enough if the physical connection ain't there sexually. But for me, I need to know that this is something I can put my other women aside for. And focus on that. Like I wouldn't trip if we mentally there, we physically there, we both desire each other a certain amount. I wouldn't trip if I didn't have other women. You know what I'm saying? Because that's hard. That's a hard enough task to leave other women alone. But but me waiting too long for some box, that ain't gonna happen. But we can save all that for the next segment.
Yeah, we'll save it for the next one. Yeah.
Salute to Justice.
I didn't know we was still recording.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace to the Marcellus Williams guy. I believe that was his name.
They executed.
Yeah, they executed a black man in this white man's world. We see how that we've seen that story a million times. DNA proven innocent. So definitely give him a shout out, prayers to him. But until next time, same bat channel.
Bye, y'all.
Yeah. So